I think it comes down to the fact that I really want to share my interests with other people. I think you can be the best in your field, you can be the most interested in whatever you want to do, but I think really your impact comes down to the way and your ability that you can share that with other people. I think if you're the best at what you do, but you never bring anyone along with you, never try and share your talents with anyone or share your knowledge, at the end of the day, once you're gone, you've left nothing. And I think it's really important, and I think it's something Brophy's taught very well. It's the idea that you should leave an impact with what you do, with what you love, with what you know. You should pass that along to other people.
Team is definitely new for me because like growing up, I've been playing tennis since I was 6. Yeah, and I've struggled a lot with like the individual aspect of tennis. It puts a lot of pressure on one person. I try my best to invite others to work hard during practice, but also just to have fun. And I try to make sure that they know that like this is not a super high pressure environment. Like it's okay to make mistakes.
It just shows that like if you want to be successful for something, you're gonna have to like sacrifice a lot of things. And like oftentimes it's not fun. You know, there's a lot of things that weren't fun with what we did. You know, we got up really early and practiced really hard. If it's worth it, you'll definitely find things that you can excise from your life to be successful in it. So I think that's definitely something I can take away.
I think collaboration, just the skill of it, as well as just almost the virtue of it, is something that you definitely take away from being a part of theater and choir. And so I think just the ability to know when you can't like solve a problem or do something by yourself and when to kind of reach out to help with others is an incredibly valuable skill that you learn as a result of doing, choir, theater, music, the arts in general.
I think one of the things that Brophy's taught me is like playing a team sport isn't just about like, getting a win on the court or on the field. It's something that's like really preached within our program, especially, is that we're like closer than a team. We're more like a family. Coach Oldaney has a saying that he likes to give us, which is assume the good. So it's to make sure that you know that everybody's working towards a common goal that you all have, and making sure that you're treating everybody like with respect and like with that love that we have for each other in our program.
I give credit to Coach Shores for kind of instilling in us that it's not just about you as a person, but you're playing for your team, you're playing for your school, and you're playing for an organization. I have 11 other guys that'll have my back, and I know that I don't have to be in my A game for them to kind of accept me as a golfer.
I think one of the main things Brophy's taught me in terms of being part of a team is to take risks and not being afraid of doing things like self-sacrifice. Knowing that, you at some point you're going to have to take a risk. You're going to have to stick your neck out there and try and push something like Note by Note forward with the IRS. If you want to progress, you're going to have to do that. And I think Brophy's taught me really well that that's something that I've once was not really willing to do, and now definitely am much more willing and definitely will do.
I've learned that as a leader, you really need to reach out to everyone and encourage everyone. You can't just be hanging out with the other top 6 guys in the case of cross country or the other varsity athletes. And now that me as a senior, being the top senior, I really want to give that back and interact with not just the fastest freshman, but just any freshman, any sophomore, to know that they're valued and to know that even if they don't become varsity or don't become part of the state or sectional squad, that they can still find meaning in enjoying the sport, and that's just as important as breaking any record.
I think the biggest thing that I've learned is you want to be around people that are faster than you, but not just you want to be around people that are better than you, who are smarter than you, who are more accomplished than you, because you're going to rise up. Well, I think at Brophy, you're just around success. Everybody at Brophy is doing something special, whether it be in athletics or just school or in clubs, and I think just being around a lot of people that are doing a lot of good things is something I'm going to see at Navy, and I think just learning how to work with those people and push those people around you will, just make everyone better.
When I first got to Brophy, I didn't really know anybody, and especially coming out of quarantine, it was all really a big adjustment for me, and archery was the first thing that introduced me to what a team at Brophy looks like, and that was nothing I had ever experienced at any of my other schools. The archery team and those teams, I think, helped me discover a bit of myself that I didn't know was there, and to kind of push me every single day to be my best self, and that's what I'm going to take away when I graduate.